Good day, Asirvia land. Good afternoon on the East Coast. Good morning on the left coast. And good day if you're catching this on the replay. We've got brand new master reps, Tina Malsom and Kelly Vincent, live today covering how to program not only your Go, but also more importantly, the Go services that you see there on the screen in the purple icon. This is more what we're about is the services. There's a bunch of people out there that have, just devices, but we've got services, which steps us apart from the rest of the industry, puts us far ahead of what other people have out there. So I'm going to turn this over to Tina Malsom and Kelly Vincent. Like I said, they're the new master reps, co-master reps, along with Laura Hardy and Scott Whitney. But I just first met them online months ago, and could obviously tell that they were, tremendous network marketing professionals. They've got a great track record. But just this past weekend in Miami, I got to meet them in person, and actually before that on the cruise. And not only are they master networkers, but they're just tremendous human beings. Just key things that I saw. They would hold doors for people. Those little things may not seem like much, but it fits right into what we're doing here at Asirvia. Because Asirvia stems from the Latin word Asirvio, which means to serve, and it's those little things. When people do those little things, they typically nail the big things, and these guys have nailed it in a big way, ranking up a lot. So I'm going to hand this back over to you guys, and enjoy the webinar, everyone.
Welcome, everybody. Zach, we can't see anything on our screen, just so you know.
No, you're good. I got your screen here.
All right, perfect. Well, welcome, everybody. First off, we want to say thanks for being here. We know you could be doing a lot of stuff on Saturday, and you're spending time with us, so we're grateful for that. But what the intended outcome of this webinar is for everybody to really see the power of the services that Asirvia can provide. And a lot of you don't know about the new stuff that they've come out with, and it's very exciting. You might want to grab a notepad and a pen to take some notes, because we're going to be going over a lot of new information and things that you've never seen before. So you might want to take some notes on that. And also, the biggest thing right now that people need to know is whether you're on this webinar right now or not, or you have a team, the number one thing you should be doing is making sure that you're active. Because if you're not active, then you're not going to be receiving the new Go services and device, and obviously you need that to program it. And
let's show them how they'll know if they're active or not. That's a good thing, right? We want to make sure everybody's active so that you're on the list to receive the newest Go platform and devices. So this is your back office here. When you click on account, you scroll down here to subscriptions. Okay, and you're going to see 2 subscriptions if you are a promoter with our company. The first is the training center, which is your affiliate fee. The second is your Go units. If this here under status says inactive, you need to call, text, email myself, your upline, Kelly, anybody you can think of today, and help us get you active so that you are on the list to receive the brand new devices.
So you've already been credited or have a 2-week credit that's been credited to your account because of the loss of usage of your device. If you already had the old clunky devices, you get a 2-week credit for that. Now, like Tina said, when you're active, you'll be shipped the new devices, and you'll also be credited for the loss of time from this point till you get your new devices as well.
So do we want to show them what the new ones look like?
Yeah, let's show them.
Can they see us?
Can you see us, Zach?
I think they can just see our desktop.
No, I can see you guys.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Could you see our desktop when we were showing people how to become active?
Yeah, I can see you're doing a screen share, and I can see you. You got a camera on the side.
Okay, so awesome. I got to say thank you, Zach, for knowing everything technical. We have no idea. We're just going to sit here and talk to ourselves, and you could take over. We love you, Zach. You're the best.
Love you guys.
So this is what the new Go units look like. And, you know, just to clarify a little bit, here's where all the excitement is coming from. It's not because this piece of plastic looks much more awesome than the other piece of plastic. That's not where the excitement lies. Although it does have an on-off switch. We do like that addition to the plastic. It's the platform. We are running this system on. That's where the differences have come into play. That's the big thing you're going to notice between what we had and what we have now. So yes, they are a little slimmer and cooler looking, but it's the platform that is going to make the most difference in your business, and that's what we're going to share with you today.
All right, before you go programming anything, let's just get down how you turn this on. There's a little button there on the side, and I'm going to press it. And as soon as you see the blue, hopefully you can see that, the blue solid light, that means it's on. It's not going to stay on so it doesn't run down your battery, but it lets you know when you get a blue solid light, that means it's on. I'm actually going to turn this off so you see what it looks like when it's turned off. It's got flashing blue lights, and that's how you know it's off. So you want to make sure they're on, because we've already had a few people program their device and say that it doesn't work, and the first thing we tell them is, did you turn it on?
Okay, that was me. Let's just be honest here. So we programmed some of the devices, we pulled up the phone and we waited and said, where are they? Right? Because we got to remember now. But here's, in our vast opinion, you know, our vast knowledge of this device for the last 5 days now, here's the number one thing I'm going to tell you. This sticker may not last long and the numbers may rub off fast. So we lost one of the sticker on one of our devices and had to turn all of them off to find out which one it was that was broadcasting, since we named them all weird things. I suggest you name the device, the number of the sticker, and also write it on the back in a Sharpie. No confusion on, because here's the thing, what's so awesome about this new platform is the tracking. And if you want to track which messages work, which ones don't work, which locations work, which ones don't work, you have to know the device ID number so you know what you're tracking.
Yeah, if you're going to name it, I would still put the tracking number and the name, as I did right here, on there so you know which one's which.
Yes. So should we go right into how to activate a device?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I'm going to log out of mine because mine are all activated. And we're going to log into, I think yours are too. We'll log into my son's account because his are not activated yet. All right, so right here under services, you're going to see a whole new pop-up list of stuff, okay, where you can buy units, you can buy Go Plus. We're going to talk about both of those. But right here under My Go, that's how you're going to see your new dashboard. And here in your new dashboard, you are going to be able to click on beacons. And the beacon is the ID number, the piece you write, that you're going to have to activate this ID number, okay? So you're going to activate this beacon. Do we have a brand new one we can activate for him?
Yeah, all these.
No, it's got the red on the back. Let me get one.
Oh, that's right. We actually have so many, we color-coded them from black, blue, and red.
Okay, are you ready? Activation code on the back of the Go unit itself is N741. Is that a 1 or an I?
I. It's an I.
B. Okay.
It's an I.
Okay. IB. Got it.
Let's just stop for a minute.
Okay.
And talk about that. So some of these codes, guys, you got to look at them really carefully, because that could look like a 1, but it's not. The 1 actually has a little hook on the top of the 1, so you know it's a 1. This is definitely an I, because that's another mistake that I made.
A 0 instead of an O.
The zeros look like O's and vice versa, so you got to make sure that if it doesn't work or something's wrong, that's, again, you go to make sure that the device is on. Then you want to make sure that you put in the right device code. And of course, you know, it sounds like it's a pain, but you're only basically doing this one time. You just want to make sure you do it right the first time. It'll save yourself some support tickets and some calls and hopefully frustration.
So like we said, we recommend that you name it the same as the activation code. Kelly named his first one Kelly Vincent. Don't do that because that won't help you when you are trying to track it. So you submit it and there it is. Okay. Once it is in the system, you can now add a message to it or add a Go Plus message to it. And we're going to show you both. So up here at the top, step 2, messages. Now, these are messages that are going to be similar to the messages from the older products that we had. Here's a big difference, though, is you don't have to wait 24 hours between pending messages. It's automatic, right? So quick. It's so fun to do it automatically and see your message within minutes on your device. But what you want to do is create some brand new messages by clicking this green button that says new message. Charger, just in case this dies on us. That would not look so good. Zach can't fix that one for us. So new message. Same as before, you want to go with a 40 character message. You know, not only 40, it can be a little bit more than 40, but on the phone, it will show up best if you keep it roughly 40 characters. So one of the messages we like is, let's see, are you marketing your business like this yet? Okay, because we are going to promote Asirvia with this particular Go unit. We are going to send them to our Asirvia website. Okay, simple. I'm going to submit it. Uh-oh, they didn't, I didn't put the HTTP thing. Okay. There we go. Submit. Don't you love, though, that it tells you if it's not okay right away? You don't have to wait, look at your phone, figure out what's going on. In red, it'll pop up immediately exactly if they don't like your message. And that's it. That's how you create a message.
That's it?
Very simple.
That's all you do.
That's all you do. Now let's create a deal. Now the pricing so far is going to go up in time, but for right now, it is still $25 to run the platform on one Go device. It's $49 to run it on 3 devices and $99 to run it on 8 devices. We do have options to go higher than that, up to 100 or I think 1,000 devices, but the plus portion, which is this deals, which we're going to go over next, is $19 per device. Okay, so for example, let's say you purchase 8 devices and you only want half of them to go through the regular messages and you want the other half to be a deal. You will pay $19 per month on each of those other 4. So what we're saying is you don't have to have it for your entire, but when you see it, oh my gosh.
You're going to want it on every single one of your devices.
I thought I was only going to want it on a couple, and I'm already ready to upgrade to all 20 of them that we have because it's that cool.
You'll see why in a bit.
So anyway, just want to let you know, you are playing with this for free right now, but in a couple of weeks, they will give you lots of warning about when you need to decide which of your devices you want to use the Go Plus on, okay? So it's called Deal, and this is how it works. New deal, okay? Now, the first thing you get to do is choose an image, right? You choose an image of the deal you want to offer. So let's go right to the images on my computer and see if I can find one that will promote the Asirvia. How about that one? Okay? And let's say we want to use the same message that we used before. Are you marketing your business yet? Okay? Now, the terms. The terms, if you have a product that has a coupon or a buy one, get one, or a 10-day trial or 10% off, this is where you would put terms. So here's what I like to put in terms. Let's see. The best part about our Go devices is the ease of contacting people everywhere you go. So the terms would be gain more leads just by leaving your house every day, right? That's a pretty good term. The business name, I'm going to call it the hottest trend in marketing is here. Okay? let's see, expires, never, but let's just say we have it expire at the end of the month. And my phone number, okay, and a website. So again, we're just going to send them right to our Asirvia website. My son's not going to be very happy when all his devices are marketed to me, but oh well. Here we go. So once you finish this,
how many characters can you do in the message?
As many as you like, but 40, 45
well, they could see right there, are you marketing your business like this?
Right.
Yet.
Okay, I'm going to submit this. That's it. So we created it. What did that take? 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Okay, now watch how easy this is. I'm going to go to the beacon that we just activated. And I can either put on here a deal or a message. So you saw the message we created right here. You saw the deal we created right here. Now, the messages, I'm going to tell you what it's going to look like on the phone. It's going to be a 40 or so character message in the nearby section, which we will show you. When you click on it, it gives you the option to go directly to whatever you sent them to. Website, lead capture page, Yelp, Yahoo. You could send them to Instagram. You could send them to Facebook. You could send them to any physical other website, okay? The deal, on the other hand, here's the biggest difference. They will see the message in the same place. They click it just the same way, but it takes them to the coupon-looking deal first before it takes them to the next step, which is the website, the Facebook page, or wherever you sent them. So the deal has just one extra step, but when you see how cool it is, you'll know why we need the deals on all of them. So I'm going to do the deal like this, okay? Are you marketing your business like this yet? Just the one that we just created, and I'm going to update it. And at the top, you're going to see, look, up instantly. Now, if I want to see what my deal is going to look like on somebody's phone, I click this green button here. This is like the preview section. And it is going to pull up. Look at that. The deal we just created. Is that not the freaking coolest thing you've ever seen? I'm telling you, so excited for this. So, like I said, the message will bypass this and just go straight to where you're sending them, the website, the Facebook, wherever. This is only for the Go Plus part. But look at this. From the bottom, they can call me. More information takes them directly to my website that I put in, or you can save the deal or offer. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. So this little button right here, I won't do it from here though, right? I have to do it from
the phone.
Well, here, first of all, here's where people do not know something, is you can actually take these deals and send them right to social media. So right now they have LinkedIn and Facebook are the two biggest ones, but do we get to go into that? All
sure.
right, this is the cool part. Even if you don't leave your house, let's say you're not going anywhere today, tomorrow, whatever, but you want people to see your deal. Well, you can literally upload this right to your Facebook page or share it to a group or as many groups as you want. And check this out. If this gets shared, this deal gets shared on Facebook or wherever it gets shared, see this little advertise like this down here? If somebody, 10, 20, 50 people down the line that look at this and say, ooh, advertise like this. Yeah, I want to find out about this. And you were the originator of the share. Well, guess what? When they click that, it goes right to your website for Asirvia, and they sign up with you. Guys, that could be 1,000 people down the line. It's all tracked back to your back office, and you get the credit for the sign up. And believe me, you wouldn't even know who that person is when you do that. But you can also, hopefully they can see this, on Apple, All right, because a lot of people, well, does any of this work with Apple or iPhone or iOS? Well, the notifications, no, it does not work with Apple. But when you share it to your Apple Wallet, which I have, I don't know if you could see this.
Maybe you should put it back here so you can just kind of see.
I'm going to click on the Apple Wallet. One of my deals here, if I click this, now, let me go back. There's a little eye down in the bottom right corner.
We don't want to overwhelm everybody.
Okay, I'm just going to keep it simple. It goes right to your wallet. To anybody else who either has an Android or an iPhone. And again, remember the tracking. It keeps going down the chain. It keeps getting shares. And guess what? That means your views, all right, or clicks go up. And we're going to show you what that looks like when we did to social media. And this is why you're going to want the deals for every one of your devices like we do.
Okay, so let's go back to the website. So we showed you the beacon, how to activate it. We showed you the message, how to create one. We showed you the deals, how to create one of those. There will be instructions at some point in time, but that's not very difficult. In my opinion, that was a very simple. So now we want to show you the tracking, but because we just programmed it, there's not going to be any in there. So I'm going to go to mine, since we've been playing with them for 5 days now, and the tracking on the devices, the 8 devices we programmed, will show you. Oh, nope, still his. Let me go back. Okay. Okay, so we are in my personal account. Now, we created one of our Go devices with a deal at the convention on Saturday. Was it Saturday night we got them? Okay,
Yes.
or Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay, the next day we were at the airport. Always a big day for clicks when you're at the airport. And we're going to show you exactly what happened. So I'm going to go to the same section we were in, My Go. Down here, my account has 8 Go devices. So it will track in 8 different colors. Okay? Now, this one in green, this is the one we created Saturday. I think it was Sunday morning. Saturday or Sunday. Right when we got it, we went back to the hotel and started playing around. So now we've been tracking it for a week, right? We've been tracking it for a week. This was us the night we created it at midnight, so there's nothing. The next day, we were at the convention. A lot of people were like, are they working? And they were looking at their phones to check it out. The next day, we were at the airport, okay? So there was a lot of hits that day. The next day, we slept and did nothing to recover from the convention and the excitement, and there was no clicks on it, right? Duh, doesn't that make sense? We didn't leave the house, no clicks. Now this day, we started playing with it again. And I'm gonna show you exactly the trail, because this is phenomenal here. 678, and I'm going to show you how that happened, and I'm going to show you on the trail of what we did. So this is our typical Android, okay? Down here at the bottom where it says, because I can't read without my glasses, nearby, right here, nearby, Google nearby, there it is. That's where you are going to see all your messages, okay? We are within 5 feet of 20 of them, so there's quite a few, including the one we just programmed. So here's what we did. We touched on it, and we saw our deal. Okay, this is the deal we created at the convention. Now, up here at the top, is that not cool? First of all, come on. With the Go Plus deals, this is the coolest thing. Is that the most professional? It's better looking than Groupon. People are going to click on this. They are going to be curious and see what this is. Now at the top, there's these 3 little dots, okay? 3 little dots at the top of the Android. And one of them says share. See, there's a red box that says share. So here's the trail of what we did. I shared it, because we were playing around, from this to my Apple. I just texted it to myself. Once it was on my Apple phone, I shared it to my personal Facebook page. Okay, so I'm going to go on Facebook and show you. So I shared it to my Facebook page from my phone. and it should be the next right here. Okay, here it is. And if I click on it, you will see there's the message, right? It looks a little different because I just changed the picture this morning just to see what would happen if I changed the picture.
Which,
so
if you change the picture,
it changes
will
on
change
the deal in the back end. So from here, what happened after we shared this is it got 12 shares. Okay, as of yesterday, it was only 8. Now, okay, it's gonna blow your mind when you hear how fast this went. So we shared it from the Android deal to my phone, from my phone to my Facebook page. From my Facebook page, I shared it into a group of network marketers and our personal group, prospecting group. Then Kelly shared it from mine to his personal page. So that's 3 shares right there. From those shares, it's turned into 12 shares. Now, I don't know who else is sharing it. I don't know if they're sharing it from my page, if they're sharing it from the groups, from Kelly, no idea. But like Kelly was saying, from all of those shares, every time somebody does this, it counts as a click in your tracking. Every time somebody does this, it counts as a click in your tracking. We were very specific with the what is a click, because you know the word click means so many different things nowadays. So to get a click on your tracking, they have to either touch it with their finger on the phone or press on it on Facebook like I just did by just pressing it one time.
Click.
Now, I know there's probably 300 people in the company that went to this, saw it from my Facebook page and clicked on it. I'm sure, because we're all curious and we're playing around with it. So we don't want to deceive ourselves and think, you know, 678 people brand new clicked on our thing. Half of them were probably you guys, which is awesome. I don't know who's sharing it, but that's cool too. So based on the amount of shares on this particular device, this is what we saw. This. So
and that was the night we shared it to Facebook.
Okay, so your clicks are going to come from the Android itself and from your clicks on Facebook. Now, here's what's cool about that. All these other little ones down here, if I take this one away, watch that, isn't that cool? It will take that away. This is the one we made, the second one we made that same night. Okay, so let's take that one away. The rest of them, these are all the ones we've created in the last 3 days, and they're all getting somewhere between 20 and 30. We didn't leave the house this day. See, now we know how active we are. What days we like to stay home. Kelly went to Costco on this day, but so we didn't want you to think the 600, that is abnormal. Yes, because we shared it on Facebook, but now we're going to share all of them on Facebook because why wouldn't we? But the reality is, if you're wanting to know, do the devices work from the Android directly to get clicks? Yes, they do. This is the proof right here. So these 3 messages are working. And now we know, based on this alone, I'm going to have more messages that look like that one, right? Maybe less that look like this one. This one's not doing so good. But I always say this. If you could just get 2 to 3 or even 1 brand new person to look at your message every day, isn't that worth it? It's less than $1 a day for these beacons, right? If you get an 8-pack, we're looking at what, 50 cents a day or less to run this beautiful new Go Plus on your device itself. And come on, all we did was leave the house.
Well, okay, this is where I totally get super excited. Only because I realize that most people are not going to, go out every day and be active. And, we talk about hiding these things places and things like that, which is a great idea. I would definitely do that and be strategic with that. But the fact that we could get as many or more clicks, and I did say clicks, on social media, just think about LinkedIn. Just think about Facebook. Think about, and by the way, if you get a message from me from LinkedIn, sorry, I was so excited. I wanted to get even more friends to see so I just put yes to all, send a request to friend me on LinkedIn. So sorry in advance. But here's the thing. Every social media outlet that they have available for this, which is a lot, and they're adding more, so I heard, just think how many people you could reach. And remember what I said, whether it's your actual coupon or your business side of this, it could be thousands and thousands and thousands of people down the road that either save it in their phone, they look at the advertise like this, and now you're getting credit for it. That could be a week, a month, even a year later. And now you're actually going to get sales with Asirvia, and all you did was post something to social media. It's so exciting. I just want, like I told Tina, I thought, maybe I'll just get the Go Plus for like 3. Now I'm like, oh man, now I just want to do it on all of them because of the potential views and the virality of what they can do. And just like we showed you the example of just one night, we were just playing around like, hey, what could happen to get, and even Tina said maybe 300 of them were people that are already part of Asirvia. So let's just cut that in half. That's still 339 people that clicked on that outside of, that's 50%, and that's just in one night. Just the possibilities are just endless with this, and it keeps getting better.
Mind-blowing. So we have a few more minutes, and you know what? Let's just show you guys some more ideas we've had, because I know a lot of people are gonna play around with it. I want to tell you, shout out to Frank Back. He did something pretty incredible the other night. Saturday night, we were playing around with our devices. We knew we were gonna have dinner on Sunday at a place called Senior Frogs. So while he was playing around with his device on the computer, he actually put together a deal for Senior Frogs. So we got to the restaurant and we were like, what? They already use it? This is so cool. And Frank said, okay, no, I did that. So we called the manager over and said, so we did something. We feel like we should have asked your permission, but we didn't. So we're going to let you know what we've done. We're with a company that has a brand new marketing, hottest new thing, proximity marketing. We're staying across the street, and we were playing around with your restaurant just to, good our new products work, and we're just playing with it, but we created this online coupon. It expired yesterday, but just so you know, in case somebody walks in the door out of the blue wanting to try your restaurant because of that coupon, we thought we should at least tell you what's happening. Okay. The manager goes, what does it look like? How does it work? How do I get it? In fact, we have how long was that video? Like an 8 or 9 minute video that Chris Ratford, whole transaction with us and the manager, and the look on his face when he saw his own product, his own restaurant. He goes, can I get this for all 7 of my locations? So if you're thinking 1 Go unit might be enough, it's not. 3, probably not. Go for the big pack, and here's why. Because you want to have a couple of extra units that you can use when you're out prospecting. Why would you not put their information on the unit first, so that when you walk in the door and show them their own stuff, how can they say no to that?
Can I add to that?
Yes.
So check this out. You're walking by a store. You just did what Tina said. You have an extra device, Go service device on you, and you see their sign. You literally just take your phone, take a picture, press deal, upload the picture of the sign of the store or whatever, create the deal, walk in and show them their own deal. That you could do that in 30 seconds or less. How many businesses are going to say no when they see their own business on a deal created just like that? And they're going to definitely say, how did you do that? How long did that take? How much does it cost? How do I get it? Imagine how many people could utilize that. Again, all you did is take a picture, you uploaded it right to the deal here, and you put a little line, whatever message you're going to do. You can even use their phone number on it. And I'm telling you, the people, you want to see somebody's jaw drop, do that and walk into a business. And what are they going to do? Say no? Because there's nothing else out there or any kind of service out there that provides what this can do for any business.
So we're going to show you some of the deals we've created over the last couple of days, just so you get some good ideas of where you can go with this. So now remember, every time I click on this, it shows up in my clicks. So like, again, of those 30 clicks that you saw in our tracking, at least 3 or 4 were from what we just did. So if I click on this one, okay, we're promoting Asirvia. Learn how to make a full-time income working part-time from home. Actually, I'm going to change that to from the beach because that sounds much better. Mm-hmm. One idea. Here's another one. Okay, we do a lot of networking groups. So we don't want to walk into a networking group and automatically show our stuff to everybody. Okay, we do. But we also want to get to know people. This is a people business. We want to interact with people. So we created these that will let people know we're in the room. Come over and say hi. This is me. I get paid to socialize. I can show you how, right? Do you think that if somebody clicks on this on their Android phone in a group, they might come up to you and go, oh my gosh, how did you do that? Okay, let's go to another one. Okay, we have a restaurant that uses our old device. They are going to flip their lids when they see the new one that we just created. We're going to go see them on Monday. A restaurant. So if we were to go prospect this restaurant and we showed them this, would they flip? I mean, who would not want this?
I know. Every time you put that up, it makes me want.
That makes me a little hungry.
A lobster roll.
Okay, and here's what we learned yesterday. This, on the actual Android phone, when you pull this up, because it's already programmed and working, we want to show them how many clicks they've gotten on our way from our house to them, right? When you pull it up, there's a little button that you can press on that will automatically link this deal to Google Maps. So if somebody is in the vicinity and they're like, oh, that looks awesome, they just click on it and it takes them right to where their location is. Okay? This gets better and better and better. Now here's the cool thing. If I walk around, we're going to an art and wine festival. If I walk around with this all day and it gets 40 clicks, let's say, when I go see them on Monday and I show them that 40 people have already seen their ad before they've even have it, what if of those 40 people, 5 of them own restaurants? They might. And what if they go, man, I wish I could advertise my restaurant like that, and they click down here? You know who's going to get this credit and this sale? Me, because I created this ad. All right, I'll give it to you. So is it hurting us by walking around an art and wine festival with this in my pocket advertising for someone else? No, because I'm totally going to attract the other restaurant owners that are going to be so jealous. So even if you don't want to or have 3 different messages, let's say you only have 1 message but you have 3 beacons, promote something awesome on the other ones, because for realtors, for example, how many realtors do you think are going to be at this festival today? 100? If I create an ad that says realtors looking for more traffic in your open houses and they see it, they might click down here on advertise like this. So now we're getting business by people clicking the ad and by people clicking this down here.
All right, I got one.
All right.
So check this out. What if, no matter what town you're in, you all have a professional sports team of some sort, you take the schedule of whatever that sports team is, and that's your message. You think people are going to save the schedule of whether it's the NFL, baseball, hockey, whatever it is, create your deal to be the schedule of that sports team, and then how many people you think are going to save it to their phone so they know what the schedule is? And share it.
And share it. And the more they share it, the more you're going to get credit if somebody looks at that and says, I want to do that. I want to be able to do that.
That was Tina's idea, by the way.
You can take it, babe.
No,
share.
It was your idea.
Okay, look at this one. This is the one we're going to obviously walk around. Our festival today is in a little downtown area. Okay. What if every business owner in the area clicks on this? Okay. They're going to be like, which one of my neighbors is promoting this? I'm so jealous. They're not. I'm promoting it. But by me promoting it, I'm promoting our business with them without them even realizing it. Because again, once they click down here, They can get more information. It takes them right to my Asirvia website. They can advertise like this. There's so many ways to get more business by creating a cool ad. I'm so excited about it.
Another idea you could do if you're targeting a business, you could, again, create your deal, walk around with it for a few days. Then when you show it to them, show them how many people clicked on that ad. Just say, by the way, I created this for you 2 days ago. I've been walking around with it. And look at the stats here. Look how many people clicked on that already, and that was just 2 days ago. You know, how many people
That's a big deal.
How many eyes do you want on your business? Imagine if you had this working full time.
Okay, here's another one. I just think she's pretty. I just was attracted to the picture of this woman, and I thought, how many people would pick up their phone and click on a message that says, wondering how I got this on your phone? I would be wondering. If I saw that, I would say, yes, I am wondering. When they get to this, aren't you curious? You know, the message just needs to create enough curiosity to make them click to the next level. That's it. That's the only purpose. I think we went over a lot today. I hope we didn't confuse everybody.
So one more thing.
Anything else you want to do?
So up here at the top here, of course, this dashboard is super simple. This is where it shows the stats. These are your beacons, messages, you know, and you can do unlimited numbers of messages. So when you click message, you just pick one from the ones you already did. Same with the deals. And if you can't figure that out, they actually even put, for people like me, instructions.
So again, down here, if I wanted to change this message, I can do this. I can pick from any number of ones I've already put in there. Let's say I want to change it from a deal back to a message. I just click on message, same thing. It'll give me a full drop-down list. Oh, look at that's a good one. Wouldn't it be powerful to market your listing here? I don't know what it leads to, but I'm going to click on it now. Now I want to know. But that's how you go back and forth between the deals and the messages. Very simple. I think we've confused everyone a lot for the day.
Well, like I said,
should we
you might
let
have
them
to
go?
write some of this down, but let's review just all the things you can do other than just your basic messages. And this is why the Asirvia Go service is a standalone giant to anything else out there, because nobody could do what we could do. And specifically with social media, and we just showed you just in one night, how powerful that could be for the numbers of people that are going to click on your messages. And plus you could share them to the Android phones and your iOS, Apple phones. And I heard down the road there's even more.
Well, down the road, actually, one of the things we are allowed to say is the timer. So these beacons will have a timer on them at some point. So let's say you have a restaurant and they have a breakfast special, a lunch special, and a happy hour. They can have the breakfast special turn on at 6 a.m. They can have the lunch one turn on at 11. They can have the happy hour one come on at 4. So you're marketing to your target market at the exact time. And that's just the beginning of where they're going with this. So many cool new capabilities. I can't even remember them all. There's so much new. But instant messaging, tracking per device, those are real, and the Go Plus deals. Those are the big ones for me. Those are the ones that are going to change our businesses like in a way that is unreal.
Well, we invite you to number one, make sure you're active so you could get your new Go devices. 2, check on your team and make sure that they're active so they can get theirs. And 3, guys, play around with this, create some messages, do some deals. You get that service right now at no charge. They want you to take a look and do some posts. And don't take our word for it. Do your own posts and see what happens. Go to your stats. See what your messages are. It's so exciting. In fact, this is it's revolutionary, because I've not been able to see this before anywhere that is so easy to do. Literally, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So thanks. We're going to wrap up here. We really appreciate everybody logging in. We hope you have a wonderful weekend and look forward to seeing all the messages on posts on Facebook about what happened. In fact, please post some of your stats. Let us know what's working for you guys. some of the things you did, maybe some of the events you went to see how many clicks you're getting. We would love to see that on the Asirvia Success Club. So please post those, and we'll look forward to looking for them.
Thanks, you guys, and have a great afternoon.